on Instagram. Is this gonna get in the way? I hope it doesn't get in the way. All right, not Instagram, on YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna let this run as long as it can run for, and just go off of that. All right, I'm trying to start a live stream thing, and have people participate with what's going on. The only issue is what I didn't like was when I connect well, you can't see it, the board that's over here to this over here. It doesn't want to go and work together. It just interferes with the audio, so I'm not really a fan of that. But this is going to be my struggle because now I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras, and it's like, all right, this is really distracting. But I might as well. I gotta, since you guys can't hear it, I'm gonna start using my other headphones because these can't flip like the other ones could. So I'm gonna just run it completely different. All right. So what I'm gonna do is lift this open.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
That's my intro, people. That's my intro to my intro.
Special character.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Back, people, to another episode of No Special Characters. I believe this is episode 126. Wanted to start it off with RIP to those members in hip hop, legends. I know legends gets thrown around a lot, but Fat Man Scoop is a legend, and Quan is a legend in his own way. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Now. Hmm. Hmm. I say this all the time on the show. I say this all the time. A lot of people think it doesn't apply to me, but it applies to me. Today was a pretty bad day for me. So today I got rejections. Today I got held up, and maybe the universe, maybe the universe stepped in a little, and then some more bad shit. So this morning, I applied for the awards for Road. All right, that's done. I was like, all right. I didn't even make it out the first round, so I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then affiliates reached out again, and it was like, all right, affiliates reached out, and they were like, yeah, we can't do that because of your content. I was like, all right, got it. So that's two. I was like, all right, but as I stated, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pick my ass back up. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. I'm gonna go hustle. And I know the YouTube community can't hear. Maybe let's do it like that. I know the YouTube community can't hear the applause like that because the soundboard isn't connected. But for you guys, man, you guys find yourself struggling trying to get to your goal. You gotta do what you gotta do, baby. So get your ass up the same way I just fell today. I'm gonna get my ass back up. Next year we're gonna go back for those awards. Next year we're not even do the affiliates, and we're just gonna keep on pushing. That's what we're gonna do. That's all we can do. Right. There's too many goddamn cameras in my face right now. This is a lot. Hello, viewer. Thank you for the like, and yes. Also, I was trying to sell my old equipment. That didn't go out as I thought it was gonna go. What happened was I was trying to sell my equipment so I could get more stuff for the show for us. And then when we got to the actual transaction point, the guy was like, "Yo, I would like to take your equipment, but I can't do it because we don't have enough space." I was like, "All right, whatever. I can always sell it. I'm not worried about that." But the thing that caught me off guard was I don't know if you guys ever seen my blue box. My blue box, it's an amplifier. The amplifier was the amplifier was for the old system, for the old box, right? So it didn't. These have the new system has preamps already built into it because the old system came out during COVID times. It just didn't mesh well with other things. But time things happen. Cool. Now what do you call it? The preamp needs power. So it needs the board to give it power to so we can activate the microphone. So I go there and this guy's trying to run the preamp with no power to it, and he's like, I can't buy it because it's broken. I'm like, it's not broken, bro. I literally tested it out like last month. It's still good. No, 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 no. But I forgot when I'm giving my demonstration. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, it's working. It's not working the best. And then I remembered, I was like, the fucking preamp power, the phantom power is supposed to activate, and I totally forgot to do that. So I was like, all right, whatever. That's what we're gonna do. I was like, okay. Went back home, tested it, boom, worked. So I was like, all right, that's probably the universe like trying to get me to like not wild out and buy things. But as of right now, I'm like, I still got my equipment. It's COVID equipment. I really think it's gonna be like it's gonna be a collectible down the line. The only reason I was selling it's like as I stated, like I'm trying to do more for the brand. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Now, while I'm on this journey, this is what a low point. But it was a good low point because Shorty was bad. On this journey that I'm like, all right, I need to buy something because that's the person I am. I go and buy things. Like that's always been like a thing for me is that I go and buy things to make me feel better. I am an empty shell with nice clothes. Now, Baddie was walking in the mall. Real Baddie. I'm a 5'3" king. Eh, I'm a 5'3" king. So I do not discriminate. I do not discriminate. All right. I do not discriminate whether it comes to color, height. I don't have heightism. All right. What the fuck is that? What was that thing? Oh man, I don't know if you guys ever seen that clip of the tiny person, and they're like supposed to be like tall people supremacists. He was like, I don't like beggars, so I don't discriminate. All right, I don't, I don't, I don't. That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't just like that. So it was like the most funniest thing ever, bro, because I'm like, hey, how you? You see, I'm hurting my neck, looking up. I was like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, to get me to go to a full stop, right? To a full stop, right? Let me move this. I need the prop. She did one of these. Like she bent down to my height. From this tall height to like that, from here to here, turned her neck down, bent over. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. I don't. I don't. I that was a power move. Okay. That was one of the biggest power moves I've ever experienced in my life. I've been in arguments with people taller than me and they never did that. We were about to fucking come to fisticuffs. I'm over here trying to take her out to possibly a nice dinner, a movie, right? Trauma bond. I don't know. And it's like it was like that shit from the chick in the movies. There's like, oh, I saw you at the door. Like that's exactly what it was like, bro. I was like, nah, we're not doing this. No, 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 no. What is that motorboat? So yeah, it was like one of the most funniest shit ever. That was like a huge power play. That was I didn't like the way that felt, but I didn't want to be like, nah, man, we're good. Nah, 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 we're fine. No, no. And I was like, I'm still gonna take you out, all right? The same way you're gonna be doing that later, all right? I didn't say that, of course, because clearly she's bigger than me. She would have beat my ass. Fuck out of here, son. So it got me thinking about the dating scene and like the new things that are going on in the dating scene. And the dating scene is the most funniest shit. So I thought about the balloon thing, where the like seven girls are in a room and a guy walks in to see if that's their type, and they pop the balloon. They go, pop, 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 pop. That shit is demoralizing too. Now, I thought, let's take it up a notch. All right. I want to recreate that show. And with that show, I would like to do is to show how much I don't fucks with you, to show how much I don't want to be a part of this, to show how much I genuinely are that I am disinterested in you. Same balloon concept, except you inflate the balloon. All right. You inflate it. All right. How much do you not like this person that you, like you gotta start filling up the balloon? I think that's way more demoralizing. I don't know why they went the direction they went, but if I was there, if I was an executive producer on that show, we would have went there. All right. That's exactly where we're going. All right. To show how much disinterest I have in the person, you know what? How about we do an obstacle course? All right. And if you fail, they take you out. All right. On your attempt to like run from your life to get away from that person, yeah, you're gonna have to go and fight Turbo from fucking American Gladiators just to get out of the dinner. All right, just to get out of the dinner. All right, that's more entertaining. That's more fun. That's more everything. Right? I'm like, think about it. There was another thought that I had. Right? Because they get kind of like live with that. They kind of get at you on that show. So like in my version of that dating show, if they're both going at it like that, then I want you just like, all right, drop the beat. Like just really just get into a rap battle over like, yo, I really don't want to go on a date with you. Like that's that's how crazy it'll be. Hello, viewer. That's how crazy I want them to take that. So yeah, it would be just mad fun. Like, all right, I don't want to. I don't want to. Hmm, I don't want to court you. So we're gonna like. All right, we're gonna stop that right there. All right. All right. Hold up. If you're watching this, my camera's cut off in 20 minutes, so I gotta stop. Just me and Yo Gotti. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. All right. All right. Yeah. So somebody should reach out to me and we could work on something like that. You know, another thing that I noticed because I was scrolling and Drizzy man, Drizzy, the Drizzler, fam, brother, you should disappear for the year, man. You really should, man. You should take some time off, spend some time with Adonis. Do what you got to do, bro. Do what you got to do because as of right now, you're getting your ass handed to you because you were warned. I've said it. Other people felt the same sentiments. And who is this pretty bitch? No man, she's not a bitch. Okay, she's a highly smart female. All right, so you were warned. I warned you, and the man that has a bigger platform warned you. But he said, "Oh, his music's still playing. My bad. Thank you, Quan." Uh,
Fucking heavens up above! That is not HBCU.
we said that.
You want to all
Yeah.
stand up dead.
And the crazy part is that we are here. We're here. It literally kicked off not that long ago. Yes. So no, no. See, as much as Drake had this on lock, as much as he had it on lock, he's a Canadian. 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 All right. He's a. You know what it is? The difference is like New York and then upstate New York. How people from upstate New York be like, we're New Yorkers. I'm like, you're really not. You're really not. That's not where you fit in. This isn't your mode. So it's the same conversation. It's like Nassau and Queens. Like y'all niggas is Long Island. All right, be happy. I know I'm gonna get shit for that. Be happy. Shit. You hear this? YouTube, you hear this? Son. Nah. That's a problem. Nah. They did the like that. The like that. Y'all ain't had to do them like that. And they killed it. South African high school band performing like that. They dissing him in South Africa. That's crazy, bro. That's nuts. To get dissed by South Africans and like they got nothing to do with the beef is nuts, bro. What up? What up, Ace? Nah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Huge problem, man. They let them know real quick that your Canadian ass is not one of us, and it's still going on. That shit is crazy, bro. That's still going on. Like, fuck that. On America, son, he ain't like that, son. He ain't one of us. Oh, hold up, ho. Shit. That shit is like the most craziest thing ever, son. How somebody that's at the top of the plateau, the top of the mountain, got his ass handed to him and has yet to recover. You see that he's in desperation. He's trying to grab arms from here. It's not working. So he went for the pop mix. It didn't work. He did the 100 gigs. It didn't work. Son, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have to be ready for war. And when these wars happen, you better be ready when you see the victor get the spoils. Because the HBCUs are going crazy playing this shit. They're not playing 100 gigs. They're not playing any of your songs. And that shit is crazy. After that, they're not going to touch any more of the songs. They're not even going to play Flight of the Bumblebee, son. That's how crazy that shit is right now. Drizzy. That's nuts, bro. Big time crazy. I wasn't supposed to talk about Drake, but we got there. But yeah, that shit is crazy. Hello, viewers, all two of you guys. Hey man, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your night. I'm gonna tell you, like I told the other people that were here on left, is that you won't be able to hear the audio coming off my soundboard, but I will try to do my best to accommodate by lifting my headphones up. The next live, I'll get the other headphones that switch up, and then you guys will be able to hear it. All right. So yeah. Now moving on to my next section. If you are an avid movie watcher, you actually watch movies and things like that. Spoiler alert. People that are listening to the podcast when this comes out, fast forward to the cool report. You can just go open up the chapter line, hit that, it'll take you there right away. So I wanted to speak about this movie that I got to see, and it was very interesting. It was called Late Night with the Devil. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen that show. I mean, not show. If you guys ever seen that movie, it's a pretty decent movie. It's a good movie. It's a movie that's good for a bunch of people that aren't well known. The only person that was well known on the show, I keep saying show. The only person that was well known in the movie, thank you, is the guy that plays the host, and he's only known because he's in the Heath Ledger Batman movie. He plays the crazy guy with the multiple personalities, and yeah, so he plays the main host, and it talks about the Bohemian Grove and striking deals with the devil. It's pretty. It's a pretty cool movie. It ended a little weird, like not really weird. It ended like they did too much. That's basically what happened. They did way too much, where they felt the need they had to explain everything. But if you read between the lines, you gotta explain shit. So it's a dope movie because while we're watching this movie, all right, let's start before I get to the movie. All right, before I get to the movie, I'm trying to purchase it. I'm trying to purchase this movie. My Amazon account was not trying to have it. They were not trying to allow me to purchase this movie. I tried 6 times. When does it go? On the sixth time. I'm not even joking about that shit. It was like the most funniest thing. And then the person I'm watching it with, she was like, I tried to watch this movie one day, and she said she tried to watch the movie one day. She went to the movie theater, physically there, and then it wouldn't allow her to purchase the tickets, which is like, what do you mean? And I was like, is that like a common thing? Is that why I didn't do well in the box office? Because there was something against people going to see this movie? Because it was very highly religious, and it was really into the Bohemian Grove and things like that. But it was like, why are you trying to stop me from spending my money? Like, why? Why? Especially on the sixth try. Is that your like your target scheme, your target audience? Like, all right, I'm only gonna allow the person that goes on the sixth attempt to go watch the movie, which is like, hmm, because you really want to watch it and see this interview with the devil. Meanwhile, spoiler alert, he never shows up. The devil never shows up. It's another. It's like, you know what it is? It's like when you ask to speak to the manager and the person's pretending like, oh, I'm the manager. I was like, yo, that person never showed up. So still a good movie. You should go and watch it because it's like it would be very it's very accurate how it would go down. Like it's like, yo, we're doing this show. Weird shit is happening. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get out of here. And they're like, the paycheck. And I'm like, you got me, motherfucker. I do need this paycheck. And it's like, all right, more weird shit starts happening. I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm out. Like, all right, deuces. That's what you would want. Like, if you're ever in a situation where you're about to get like, if you're ever in a situation where they're like, there's a murderer here, like, all right, what should we do? Like, how about we leave? How about we hunt him down? For what? Why would we do that? Why? My car is right there. Like I could get in it. It has remote start. So side tangent. Remote start. Was that started for the mafia? I would assume that was started for the mafia. And then nobody in the mafia really put a patent on that. Um, y'all really missed out because y'all were getting blown up for like a minute now. FYI, little side tangent. But yeah, all these crazy things starts happening. And it's like, okay. But the whole plot is this late show person, which is the late show part is supposed to be based on the true thing. I don't think the rest of the shit though. But this late night person is like competing with Jimmy Carson. And Jimmy Carson's kicking his ass, the same way Joe Budden's kicking my ass. And we're going, he's going along the lines, doing a show. Show's doing great, but it's just not Jimmy. It's just not there. So he goes to the Bohemian Grove and they show you the ritual, but they never show him doing the ritual. But you can kind of guess what's going on because the next clip is like, hey man, this girl that doesn't smoke, his lady that doesn't smoke magically has lung cancer and she dies a very horrible, gruesome, slow death. And it's like, all right, that's fucked up. And then it's like, all right, now he's elevating, plateauing, and it's like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now, hmm, it's time to collect. It's time for the debt to be collected. All right, we did something for you. You want fame? All right, we're gonna give you fame. See, the thing that it didn't remind me of like all right, a deal with the devil. It didn't remind me of that. It reminded me of like a monkey paw. Like, you know how you? I don't know if you ever saw the monkey paw joint where it's like you make a wish. All right, is that the wish you really want? No, but it follows the guidelines of what you're gonna get. It's like, oh man, I really wish I could fly, and I was like, all right, cool. You're on a fucking plane. I was like, wait. I'm not even flying the plane. I'm a passenger, but you're flying, and that's the point. So that's what it kind of reminded me of like, okay, like, all right, this isn't really what I thought it was, but it did really good. It did get me a couple of scares. It caught me a couple of times, and I was like, it was a genuinely good movie. And yeah, man, if you guys are into like things like that, you should probably check it out. Even though I probably just ruined it for you, but still a good watch. Still a good watch. Still a good watch. Hopefully, you guys. You know what? How about you guys put me onto movies that I can watch, and we could do like a review, and then pull up to the live and see if we have the same outcome of thinking and shit like that. So that's cool. Um, I was supposed to watch The Crow, the new Crow movie, and apparently that movie did so bad. It did so bad that they took it out, and it's ready to be on Peacock for I think next week. It's coming soon. Like they pulled it so fast. I've never seen a movie get pulled that fast. But you know, you got to compete with a legend like Brendan Lee, and even that movie, it was good, but it wasn't like holy shit. It has a cult following, but it's like I'm comparing it. It's like the Heath Ledger, like the Heath Ledger legacy, where it's like okay, um, we can we could do a Joker, but it's just no. It's always going to be critique with it's always going to be critique like all right, but that's still not Heath Ledger, and that's I think that's the boat that they find themselves in. Mine was Lucky Logan. I got to give it a try. What's that on Netflix? I don't know if I have my bad if I have like an audio. I mean a commenting gap because sometimes I forget to unclick things. I'm eating my dinner. All right. I am a poor. It's cold as hell. That's cold as hell. I was supposed to eat that like I was supposed to eat that like 2 hours ago. That shit is hard as hell. I'll give it a try, man. I'll watch Lucky Logan on Netflix. Is not a plug. All right, guys. So I'm gonna move over to my next subject area, which is got to lift this up for the listeners on YouTube on the Cool Report.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
That's gonna annoy the hell out of me. All right, all right. Let's see what we got. 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 You know what? Let's start off with Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan just passed away today, September 9th, 2024. Passed away from sadly an overdose. And I just want to say to my friends and families that if you're ever down, I'm a person you can always reach out to. I'm always a person you can reach out to. If you're ever down like that, like within reason, all right. If it's more than a 30-minute drive, all right, that's a phone call. All right. Within reason. All right. Be reasonable. All right. Don't call me from California. Like, hey man, like, yo, what am I supposed to do? But rest in peace to that young man, only 34 years old. So apparently he took something at night and he fell asleep on the couch. Hearing from the 911 conversation. He fell asleep on the couch and his girl was like, oh, he's sleeping. So she put the covers on him. No, fell asleep on the couch, never went to sleep. She wakes up in the morning, sees him. I guess she must have gone to go get like a glass of water, sees him, gives him a cover because she knows her man gets cold, and left him there. She just went on her way like normal shit. um, So what happened was she noticed after the second time she sees him, like, yo, he ain't moving. It's like the covers, if somebody's sleeping, they move the covers around, they'll change positions. Nobody just stays perfectly still. At least not me. I don't stay perfectly still. And then he was she called 911. She's like, yo, he's not breathing. He's cold. What do I do? And it's such a tense, crazy situation. And I'm not trying to like make 911 operators so be like, hey, you guys aren't doing your job. You guys suck at your job. But I've been in a situation where I had to call 911, life and death situation. And I'm trying to focus on, yeah, because I'm taking it off. I'm just bringing it to myself. And I'm trying to focus on the person that I'm calling 911 for. I'm trying to focus on, like, hey, I need to make sure they're okay. And then I got this person. All right, so can you tell me what happened? Can you repeat the address? Where do you use that? So can you say what happened again? Are you sure they're not responding? Are you sure there's this? So can you tell me what happened? Can you give me your address again? And that's between theirs. And can you give me the last four of your social security? Like, oh, well, yeah, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I'm like, yo, I gave you the information. Yo, it just ask me, is the situation getting worse? And I could be like, yes or no, or I don't know, because I am not. Well, I can't say that. I am in the health field, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, this is what's happening. I could diagnose what's going on. This is scrupulous, whatever, like whatever they say when they say the real name of the thing that's going on and not the short version of it. So it's like, all right. So listening to the 911 tape, I could hear her. She was pretty calm. That's the thing that got me tight because not that she was calm, but she's calm. She's not frantic. She's not screaming. She's not bawling, crying. She's not doing any of these things that normally happen on a 911 call. And then the person's like, so, can you tell me again what happened? And are you sure? And do you know what they took? And can you tell me again what happened? And are you sure? I'm like, yo, after we're done with this, I'm going to come see you because that's some crazy shit. To be put in a position like that and you're just trying to keep yourself together and the person on the lines just being an asshole. Not really being an asshole, but they're not doing the best at their job. I think this way of training needs to be updated. I think it's really old. And remember, 911 was created in Queens because a lady was stabbed to death and nobody knew who to call when that was all transpiring at one point. Hold up, live viewers. As I mentioned before, um, my cameras clip out at 20, so give me a second. I'll be back. Shit, it's 11:21. Let's go. Yes, it's a Hello Kitty shirt. Do you think it was foul play? No, I don't think it was foul play. Um, no, my bad. Yeah, you guys get to see all of this. It's kind of like behind the scenes, the things that you don't see in the edit. No, I don't think it was foul play. Live viewer just asked, Chris just asked, do you think it was foul play? No, I don't think it was foul play. I just think um, when you're with somebody that has habits, right? When you're with somebody that that you genuinely know, that you know their routine, it's like, okay, I just think she could have been in shock. That's why she wasn't freaking out. Because if somebody like me, right? It would have been no, I don't want to say that. I think when somebody has a daily routine, they're is when shit starts going out the norm It's like, okay, something's up. Like they're normally up by now. They're normally like eating cereal. They're normally doing this. They're normally rolling up. They're normally doing something. All right. Or because he does, I'm gonna assume Bud. Whenever it comes to like drugs, I'm gonna assume Bud. I'm not gonna say that they were doing more because like who am I? Who am I to say that? But yeah, I just think he had a bad dose of something, and because she's so used to somebody doing something, like it wasn't just worked up upon as quickly as it can. Like she just probably seen it as like a regular day. Like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm gonna keep moving and gonna keep doing what I'm doing. So I mean, that's what happens when you like reach into like people's habits. Like if you have your partner, you know what your partner does. Your partner like fucking gets up, yawns, or like they kick the covers off of you, they do some shit, they get in the shower, they fucking turn on the music. Like your partner, you know your partner. So I think that's exactly what it was. It wasn't like it was some like groupie chick or some girl he was just smashing. That was his girl. So yeah, that's very that's very crazy. And it sucks, bro. It sucks. And like that's also kind of like I mention it all the time that like people that are in that people that dabble in that do drugs. I'm like I don't be judging, but I don't know how you guys aren't scared to like do drugs because you don't know what is being cut with, you don't know what is being mixed with. And I know so a lot of you people that defend it, they could be like, well, you don't know what goes in your stuff. You're absolutely right. And it's something like that I wouldn't expect it either. That shit would just happen. So it's crazy. All right. We move on to the next subject. Hmm. Are you dream chasers? Are you guys, you want to be scammers? Are you people that don't want to get a buck easily? I mean, the guys that want the buck easily and don't want to work hard. All you idiots, all of you, got caught lacking over the weekend. See, I had somebody reach out to me. They was like, "Yo, you got a Chase account, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a Chase account." You should go to the ATM, put in your Chase card, enter your PIN, and apply for the loan. And they're just gonna give you the money without stipulations. They're not even gonna ask you. What? What do you mean they're not gonna ask me? What makes you think that that they're not gonna all right, relax. That they're not gonna ask moi that hey man, did you apply for this loan that you entered your PIN for to get and took out 30 to $40,000 and don't think you have to pay that back? Are you guys tripping? You entered your own personal card. Your own personal card. See what you should have did was stole somebody else's shit or find a way to steal it. But I'm pretty sure you'd even go to the ATM with a shiesty on or a mask on or anything like that. You just pulled up. And then a lot of y'all just went on social media and went crazy, started showing your face and showing the money and your Chase card, tapping it on the fucking tapping it on the phone. And I'm like, all right, for all you guys to wake up, for all of you to wake up the very next day and see that Chase knew about the glitch. Yeah, it's happening, but we're gonna spin the block. We're gonna spin the block on y'all, and we want our money. And if you don't got our money, we put in cases on all you bitches. All right. See, with the PPE loan, the PPP loans, PPE, PPP, whatever, those loans, right? Yeah, a lot of people were scamming. A lot of people did something. And you could have found a way to freaking, when they came looking for you and be like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right. And it's really for this. And as you can see, I bought $10 worth of material and pocketed the whole 40 to 50 to $100,000. But the money did go to the project that I was telling you about. Yeah, they thought it was a GTA glitch, an unlimited GTA glitch. Like, oh, like a fucking Red Dead glitch. Like, oh, infinite gold, infinite gold, infinite gold. Fam, that was the most craziest thing I saw. And people were on my social media bragging. People that I knew, people that I went to school with, people that are from the neighborhood. They're all on social media. Like, yeah, I got the money and blah 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 blah. I was like, that's self-incrimination. I'm like, you're self-incriminating yourself because you're putting on your social media that's still attached to your fucking name. It's still attached to your name. How are we supposed to, like, really, come on? You got to be smarter. Criminals are smart. Criminals are not dumb. So to see like everyday people doing this and it's like, not one of them thought like, hey, what if they catch us? What if they do this? What if they do that? What if this happens? What if that happens? So it's like the most craziest thing, bro. Craziest thing that how narrow-minded people are. And like I said, they are gonna throw cases on them. Chase already put out the thing like, yeah, all right. So grand larceny is a charge. Let's see. What are the charges Chase is gonna put against people? Because that's gonna be some crazy shit. Yeah, that's funny as hell. Yeah. Grand larceny, fraud, all of these things. I didn't feel like looking up for it no more. But yeah. And you guys don't know about Chase? That what where Chase comes from? You guys don't know all the dirt that Chase has done? You guys don't know all the crazy shit that Chase is involved with? Allegedly. Allegedly. Please don't come after me. The fact that they could supply a boat that's linked to them that's full of over more than 100 kilos of booger sugar and not even sweat it. Like, oh, they found that. All right, cool. They just let that one get caught. 17 of the other ships went through and got to where it needs to get to. So it's like, you guys are playing with Chase? Shit. That's some wild, wild, wild thinking right there. That was Dream Chasers, and y'all about to get your asses caught. All the money they lost on crypto, they getting it from the glitches they allow. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. If I was in a if I was in a position where I need quick money, what do? I throw misinformation out there. I get idiots that think they're gonna get one over, and they didn't take little. They didn't take like a couple $100. They didn't take little bits of money. They took like 30,000 and up. 30,000 and up. You're telling me that all the ATMs magically had 30,000 to give you? Like, they're coming for their money, bro. They're coming for all of it. And if you don't got it, that's when they start taking the money from, if you have a job, they take your fucking 403b, your 401k, they take your life savings. If you have a house that you own, they're taking the crib just if you don't pay it. And if you want to battle it out, I don't think you got legal fees like they got legal fees. So you guys are wilding out, even thinking that you could pull something as crazy as taking money from them. That's like taking money from the mob. That's crazy that you don't think that Vinny and them are going to come and find your ass. Shit, you literally gave them the information. You filled out the slip. You hear how old I am? Filled out the slip. You filled that out online. Like, shit. You guys are bugging out. And fuck you to everybody that tried to get me to do that. No, I'm not doing it. Hell no. I got a job. I got a real job. Got stock options. You see this Hello Kitty shirt I got on? It's Egyptian cotton, motherfucker. So, yeah. Crazy, 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 crazy. Speaking of another thing that's going on in America and people trying to chase their dreams, the Venezuelans are wilding out. Shout out to my Uncle Chepe. He just informed me that he watches my show and he thinks I am a Trumper. I'm like, I am not a Trumper, sir. I'm just not liking what the Democrats are doing right now. It's pissing me off. But yeah, the Venezuelans are wilding out. So lately, there's been news that the Venezuelans took over a building in Colorado. Like they took it out. They went in there. They got guns. I don't think they got guns, but I think anybody that pulls up to your door with like a couple of machetes, you're gonna have a long day with. Especially if you got a family, you got a kid. You don't want to deal with any of that shit. And you would hope that the local police station would help you, the National Guard would help you, the FBI, the ATF, all these things that have three letters that they would help you. The Justice League of America will help you. You would hope somebody would help you if somebody goes into your apartment complex and kicks you out of your own home that you're staying in, right? Now, the thing with this is that I don't know if it's fear mongering. I don't know if any of this is true because I don't know anybody that lives in Colorado. All I could go off is what's given to me on the news and social media. And I'm speaking more of a, okay, if this is true, what is our government doing? How are we allowing foreign terrorists to come here, take over complexes, and nobody bats an eye? That's the only thing I'm ever talking about. Now, this is where I start questioning if it's fear mongering because people start commenting, people start talking, and they start saying stupid shit. And one of the things that they say is that adjust my chair. One of the dumb things that they say is that oh, the hell angels are coming. The hell angels are coming to Colorado and they're gonna set them straight. The hell angels are gonna go there. They're gonna roll deep and they're gonna do this. Now, I ain't got no beef with the hell angels. There's a chapter 7 miles in that direction over there. 7 miles in that direction. I ain't never seen them, but I know their chapters there. I don't know what they're doing. They're probably doing what bikers do. They're over there fucking following Jax Teller and them. Now, the whole thing is how angels are coming. Kind of like Paul Revere. He's like, the British are coming. The British are coming. They're like, the Hell's Angels are coming. The Hell's Angels are coming. They're heavy in Colorado. They're mad heavy in Colorado. Colorado, they're not light on any angels from hell. All right, they're not light. It's also legal to smoke crack in Colorado. I feel like that should have been a bigger problem, but no, the Venezuelans are. Um, they're already there. You're seeing people coming from different states going to Colorado because there's a fucking meeting out there. I don't think they got anything to do with the Venezuelans, but if they do, go ahead, man. If they're really over here taking over complexes, go ahead, go do your thing, go kick them out. But I don't think it's gonna be such cut and dry as, all right, we're here now, we cleaned up shop. Now what? Now what? Now what do we do? All right. Now you guys turn your eyes. Just if you guys are so quick to let them do their things, then I want to be quick for us to do our things. So you're gonna turn your back and we're gonna do Hell's Angel shit. I don't think they're hosting takeovers, people, but I get it. And the fact that I'm hearing law enforcement, they're like, man, let them do what they gotta do. That's more wild shit. See, America has a history. America has a huge history of working out with bandits, but working out with criminals to achieve the same goal, to fight the same fight. World War II. World War II. The Navy reached out to the Italian mob because they already knew they held the ports. And when they were told, hey man, if you guys keep an eye out and don't let these fuckers get in here and try to attack us, because at one point off the end of Long Island there was a German boat, and that's what started the whole conversation. Was that all right, we can't watch this. We're not allowed to watch this. But who's there already? The mob. So who's gonna watch it for us? The mob. Who's gonna take care of it for us? The mob. Who doesn't have rules to what they can do to people? The mob. So let them go ahead and mob on. So yeah, this is a new with America. You know what's not new with America either? Violence. We're not new to this. We're not new to this at all. So I'm hearing about Colorado. And Colorado is there, like, oh my God, they took it over. Cool. All right. Mosey on over to Chicago. Venezuelans are wilding out there too. The Venezuelans are trying to take over shit, get their own. I get it. No, I can't say I get it. I get it if you can see it from their point of view, but then the conversation turns into a nastier conversation. But if you're trying to figure out what to do and nobody's really, well, I can't even say nobody's giving you a hand, but that's like I'm saying, it's all media shit, so I can't tell what's real and what's not. But if people are going into other people's homes and trying to take shit, then I'm with the side that says, nah, fuck that shit. So out of all the places these fellas went to, this gang, I don't even know the name of the gang, I'm not even Googling it. But you went to Chicago that has one of the highest gun violence rates in America. You went to Chicago. You went to Chicago. Out of all the places you went to Chicago, there was only been one time where they had a whole day without shooting, and they had to like really fight for that. And you think that you can go to Chicago with a couple of machetes and think that shit's not going to transpire down there? See, I know America gets this view like, all right, that like, hey, no, they're not gonna do it. They're nice people. They're not angry. They're not efficient. They're not enraged. They're not this. They're not that. You are fucking smoking dust, because what Chicago does have is a huge, infinite amount of guns, and that's why other lands are afraid to even think about a land assault. Because one thing America's gonna do is use their guns, and Chicago has this little nifty gadget that they add to their guns called a switch, and that motherfucker turns into a fully automatic pistol, and that's the difference. So you could with your machete, all right. That's how quickly that shit goes. It's the conversation's over in a second. So the reason I bring up Chicago is because there was recently uh, an argument out there, because they're the craziest shit is that similar people are like circling O Block, right? There's a video of a guy circling O Block, and you can hear automatic gunfire going on, and the Venezuelans are just laughing like, "Yo, this shit is crazy out here." And they're like, yeah, I don't think those are the people that are like out there doing crazy shit. They're just out there like, all right. And if they're probably used to hearing noises like that. If you're from like a war torn area, you're used to hearing guns. So it's like, okay, but somebody got a little bit too mouthy. Somebody said something to the wrong person. I believe that's from what I'm hearing. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. And then somebody walked up on that person with a fully switched out pistol. And it was curtains. It was goodbye. Like, this is the most craziest thing ever, that somebody can just assume that the situation you're not placed in is different from your situation. It's like, oh no, we have things going on over here, but there's poor people over here too. There's criminals over here too. There's criminals all over the world. There's poor people all over the world. That's why you can't sleep on where you go to. But to think that you could just openly go to areas and just wild out like that is the most craziest thing in the world. You think that you could just pull up and just do whatever you want. No, 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 no. No. It's not the way that works at all. My bad. There goes the 20. Oh, my hair's flat at least. Let me go switch these. Let's switch these. I changed the batteries. I would pick up the laptop, but the laptop heavy. That's fine. I could wait. I could wait on this too. All right. So what I could do is, let me get that going. One more clip. One more round. One more round. One more round. One more round. Damn, you guys. Thank you, people, for still being here. I don't know who the second person is. I don't even know who the first one is. But I appreciate you for watching. If you come back, the next one will be better. You'll be able to hear the soundboard. Because I don't think you could hear the soundboard. And I kind of got accustomed to using these. So, yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, what you drinking? Lean? Yeah, you're trying to get me canceled. No, I'm drinking RC Cola. Today's sponsors. Let's see what else I got on the docket. I ran through that. I ran through that. I ran through that. All right. I actually think we're down to the cool report. And I can't hear soundboard, just your sweet, sweet voice. Oh, thank you. All right, guys. So I'm going to get out of the cool report. They go into the ask me a question section. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. The movie Baby Boy. Do you think Jodie was just young and not together, or a bum? I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Baby Boy. It's on I don't know what it's on, so it should be on somewhere on the internet. Watch the real Baby Boy. Don't watch the one on BET because that shit is completely dubbed over and it is fucking hilarious, but really off, and you won't enjoy it. So in the movie Baby Boy, the premise is this guy, I think he's 23 years old, and he gets a girl that's older than him pregnant, and he's just fucking immature, childish. He doesn't want to change his ways, find a new way, but he slowly starts evolving into being a man, and blah 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 blah. All right, that's Baby Boy. Now the whole thing is, what Baby Boy is, he didn't seem like he took accountability. He didn't seem like he took anything serious. He didn't give a shit about his living situation because he clearly lived with his mom, who his mom took care of everything. He had a girl, made her get an abortion, and she wanted like a ring for him to move in, but he kept making excuses like I had to stay home with my mama and help with the garden. I don't know, that's a thing. I don't know how she allowed that to be an excuse, but girls would be listening to whatever they want to when they're in love, and so on and so forth. So to each his own. To each his own. Also, viewers on the live, um, I don't know if this is gonna cut off. I don't know if YouTube has a cap, so should be interesting. I'm about to find out in 2 more minutes. So yeah. So Baby Boy, I think as much as everybody would like to say he's a bum, I kind of agree. Kind of agree, but then I found out what his age was, and he's a 23-year-old. And because he's a 23-year-old, think about yourself as a 23-year-old. You weren't fucking smart at all. You didn't have your shit together. In fact, we should be looking at the girl that he's with, Yvette, because she was older, dealing with this 23-year-old, trying to tie him down, trying to do all these things. And that's what it should really be about. Like, we're over here wondering if he's a bum because he doesn't want to leave his mom's crib and all this shit. And he was like, "You gonna throw me out?" No, I'm 23 years old. 23 years old. I know a lot of families kick their kids out at 18. Not in this economy. Not in this economy. I can tell you that much. That 18 and gone shit, that shit's out the window. All right, there's fucking 90-year-olds still living with their parents. All right, don't ask me how the math works. It just works. Okay. Shit. But I don't think he was a bum. I just think he was young and naive. And the person we should really have been looking at this whole time was his baby mom's. Wait, that's not his kid. Was that his kid? Yeah, it was his kid. Yeah, it's his baby mama. That's the person we should have been looking at because she let some young boy shoot up the club. literally. So yeah, very interesting take. Let me address you guys because it does. In case it does cut off, I don't want it to be rude. But thank you. If it does cut off, I'm not coming back to the live again. I'm just gonna finish out the show. But yeah, thank you to all two of you. Appreciate you. All right, what else is on the docket? What else is on the docket? What else is on the docket? Do you know the meaning of the Medusa tattoo? Oh, we're still here. We're live. The Medusa tattoo is an interesting tattoo. I kind of wanted a Medusa tattoo when I was younger until I found out what it was, and I was like, "All right, this is very like, I don't want to send the wrong message." See, before you get tattoos, sometimes you need to do your research on what tattoos you're getting. Tattoos are cool. Some tattoos, there's things that you got to figure out. Like if you get the like, I always wanted the tattoo of the cobweb on my elbow until it was like, oh, that's a white supremacist thing. I was like, all right. So if I ever go to the lockup, they're gonna be like, you're one of us. I was like, see, yeah, it's not gonna rock. No. So yeah, no caps on YouTube. That's funny. Yeah, like there are certain tattoos. So the Medusa tattoo is supposed to be a sexual assault tattoo, which is it's very it's muddy waters, mate. It's very murky, because it's your way to like that's creepy. That's creepy as hell. I just noticed that. It looked like he just leaned over. Like, hey. But the Medusa tattoo is supposed to be a sexual assault tattoo. And like you're very who's doing the assaulting? Not the Medusa. I can tell you that much. So girls get this tattoo on their chest or their back, and I'm like, is it supposed to deter the assaulter away? See, this is why I'm gonna get in trouble. This is why I get in trouble. See, does that supposed to be like, oh shit, she has a Medusa tattoo? Let me stop what I'm doing. And what I'm not endorsing is that, but I'm just saying this tattoo is a little bit crazy. That's like, this is the meaning of it. So it's like, hmm. Now, apparently the girls that get assaulted get the tattoo after, and it's like, all right, it's supposed to be symbolism, like I am strong and blah blah blah. But I don't think you guys really did your research on that. I don't think you did your research on that at all, because wasn't it that I'm not the Greek mythologist person, like uh, control your shit. So the whole thing is that I think it was Poseidon or was it Zeus, one of those Greekies, had a crush on this girl real baddie. She wasn't interested. She took I think she gave him a temple. When they went to a temple, they tried to do something and offended the girl, Athena, and Athena got so pissed off that she sought out Medusa and was like, "All right, I'm gonna do something where men will not ever look at you in that way again. Like they will not be able to look at you in that way again." And Medusa, face, you're free. Yeah, right. Like, oh, somebody's been see. Mm, mm, nope, you're not gonna get me. Oh man, oh, I was saying something really. So it comes off like, all right, that's an SA Greek mythology. I'm sorry, is that you turn to stone is the myth. I mean, you do get rock hard, but I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, guys. That was low picking fruit, but I had to grab it. So yeah, it was very interesting. Yeah, because the conversation was like, all right, a man's chasing you, so the girl got mad, and then the goddess got mad and punished her instead of punishing the god. But I guess she can't punish the god because that's out of her realm. So let's see what else I wrote. All right, so the theory is that Medusa looks weren't meant to be as a punishment, but as a gift. Yeah. Okay, ladies. Okay. Okay. A gift. That's the most ass backward gifts ever. So to protect you from men from ever attempting to talk to you, look at you, do anything with you, we're just gonna make sure you never be approached by anybody ever again because I've never read that women can go to her lair and she'll be fine. Never read that. I never read that. Get the open mic out of here. But never, 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 no. Who? Me? No, never. So yeah, I don't think it was strictly men. I think it was men and women. They just like to code it that way, like meh. So yeah, it was supposed to be like a form of people get it as a sexual assault test too, and it's like all right, whatever makes you, whatever makes you get past it because sexual assault is never like a cool thing. It's never no means no. Okay, that's all it is. All right, and that's why I believe that women should really train on how to defend themselves, fight, and because sometimes it doesn't even matter about your. It doesn't even matter if you can really defend yourself if you're against like a really big person. So that's the point of you carrying a gun. So yeah, mm, yeah, yeah. I'll get a picture of Ben Affleck as Batfleck Benifer, like a Batman J Lo tattoo, but both as Batman. That would be better over the J Lo enough picture. But yeah, that's yeah. I heard about the tattoo. That's what I got from the tattoo. I don't think a tattoo's stopping anybody, but I would suggest some training and trauma counseling. I know a lot of people get tattoos and they think that's counseling too. I mean, to each his own. I wish I could get more tattoos. Unfortunately, I can't yet, so I'll work on it. But I wanted a Medusa tattoo on my hand, right? Like not like the regular Medusa tattoo, like the what brand was that again? Oh man, what brand had the Medusa? Hey man, what brand had the Medusa logo? Comment down below. Versace. Versace has the Medusa. No, that's Aquaman. That's Aquaman's mom. Not I said Versace, not Starbucks. So that's like little Debbie's cousin. But yeah. Hmm. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what else I got. What else I got? What else I got? I saw your poll for the live stream. Well, if you're here right now, this could be probably you, second person. We're on YouTube for now. I'm gonna go see how this goes. Um, for now, until I can figure out how I can make the board going to this and you guys can hear everything all perfectly. That'd be great. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to pre-game with you guys and help me write a show because that'll be better. I think if I do a live stream on Wednesday and I go down my topic list with you guys and be like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? All right, let's pull this, let's pull that. And then Thursday when I record it, it'll be like a little jewel for you guys to listen to when you guys hear it when this drops on Monday. Um, I was thinking about Twitch. Twitch looked amazing when I was recording on Twitch yesterday. I did a live stream beta on Twitch and Instagram. Instagram was a pain in the ass if I wanted to do a live stream via um, laptop because I needed a whole session key. It was really kind of annoying. And like I needed like another program to like piggyback the line for Instagram Live. Same thing with Twitch. I didn't know Twitch needed that. Before Twitch, you were able to go live with Twitch. But YouTube doesn't give you an issue. I could go live. We've been live for an hour and 9 minutes so far, which is pretty dope. No, 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 no. The only issue that I came across at YouTube is that when I connect my board to the laptop is that sometimes it interferes with the audio, and I don't want to run the risk of it knocking the audio off of my soundboard or interfering with the audio of the soundboard. I don't feel like jeopardizing that, so I think I'd rather just do a live on the day before I record, which I record Thursdays, and just take pick and choose what I like. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the best solution. Discord could be a thing too. I might just do Discord. Discord has been really heavy lately, so I like that. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm at with the lives. Right now, YouTube is seems like the best. Also, I'm not a fan of this camera. To be honest, I feel like it's very meh. It's also at 720, and the real issue with when you use live stream on your laptop, the cap for Instagram is 720, and I'm not paying $40 to give you guys 4K for a live stream that doesn't get saved. Oh yeah, I have a Discord. Am I active on it? Barely. But I do have it. And you know what it is? All these things that I have to start doing things for it. Like my Instagram, I gotta start putting clips up. I'm just meh about it. But there's this app that I heard that could chop up the reels for me. I'm just very not trusting to put my stuff on other applications, so it's very mm, like I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's that's what I'm been working on for the live stream, and yeah, what I really want to do is live stream this to the Ring app and be lit. Like yeah, we made it, baby. We on top of the world on the Ring app. But yeah, that's that's where I'm at right now with the live stream. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get at it the ask me a question section, and I'm gonna go to the next area of the show, which is actually I'm gonna stop this and reset so part-time lover goes unaffected because it still has time on the clock. Don't look at my body when I get up. All right, still got juice on you. Still got juice on you. I'm gonna get you out of here. So I can hear the GoPro is basically yelling at you guys. Bitch is hot. 31, that normally does good. What about you? I got a half clip on you. Fuck it, we just gonna run through it. We're gonna run through it, people. It's 12 o'clock. I just heard my fish tank go off. Fucking GoPro's heating up like a little bitch. Thank you, people that are still here. Thank you, cousin. Hopefully, there'll be more the next time. I'll probably actually promote the live. I didn't promote the live at all. I just did it. All right, all right. Do 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 do. I am dehydrated. I am dehydrated. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into welcome, 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 welcome. To everybody that partakes in part time lover is a section that people submit their relationships questions, and I answer them for you guys. Whether you take the information is totally up to you. I I am not a therapist, but this is a part that a lot of people tend to fast forward to because they like drama and they like messiness. So that's dope. So I'm gonna let it play out on my phone first for the podcast, and then I'll read the question out loud to the viewers. So, do do do. This is short formed. Let's go. Can can you not?
I think my boyfriend is secretly becoming a furry. Comic-Con passed, and I'm still noticing his costume's still around.
Hey. All right. So the question is for the live streamers is, I think my boyfriend is secretly becoming a furry. Comic Con passed, and I'm still noticing his costume still around. Huh. Hmm. All right. The only thing that I could think of is, where does an obsession start? All right. Because furry people, they start little and then they go overboard. Not to judge whatever you guys do what you love. I'm doing what I love, so do what you love. So I noticed from when I am a huge watcher of the internet, and I like people watching, so it's pretty entertaining. Right now, there's a girl that I follow. She's part dog. I'm not joking with you. She is dead ass part dog. I don't know if you ever seen her, and it might be totally disrespectful because they're like, it's a birthmark. It's her half her face is covered in fur. She's the real furry, if you ask me. But yeah, they start off with their hands first. They got like little furry hands, and they start doing it, and then they start going more. They get the vest, and then they get the arms, and they get one day you just wake up and he's fully decked out in a dog costume. See, I don't think they. I don't really think you have anything to worry about. So what if he's a furry? That's what he likes to do. A lot of people that are furries have important jobs. I've seen the videos of them when they get questions. Like, hey, welcome to the furry convention. What do you do? I am head of the CIA. I can't tell if you're lying to me because your fucking eyes are really fucking distracting. Like, oh, you can see my eyes through the mask. No, I'm looking at those big fucking things on your mask. I'm looking at that. I'm making eye contact with that and not looking through your mouth because I know that's where you're really looking at me from. But yeah, head of security, corporate people, like high corporate CEO motherfuckers are dressing up as dogs or bears or whatever furry people dress up as, wolves, fucking unicorns, I don't know. And they go to these conventions and they hide behind their masks, or some people would say their real face is their mask and their furry is their face. But I could probably, I was gonna say they're loyal, but so I've heard of furry orgies, which is fucking crazy. Because furry orgies is crazy. That's like being blindfolded. You do not know what you are in stored for at all because they're covered up in their costume. But you're railing something, all right? It's like that new Call of Duty movie. You could just grab somebody like this and then, and they're going to have to get Medusa tattoos too. See, that's the fucking problem that I get. I'm going to have to find a way to bleep that out. But, yeah. Well, you guys are here for the show. Yeah, that's that's the most, having a Medusa tattoo in your furry costume is sick work. It's diabolical. Oh man, see, this is why Road passed me. Yo, but yeah, is it cheating if you're in a costume? I don't think so. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think you have anything to worry about at all. Why don't you dress up? Why don't you partake in his hobby? Go have fun, do a little strange or some change, all right? Go wag your tail and he wags his tail, or whatever fucking furry people do, all right? What's an offensive furry outfit? What is an offensive furry? I guess it would be like yourself. You just go there butt ass naked as yourself. I guess that would be an offensive furry outfit. A non-furry, like an Egyptian cat. You show up as an Egyptian cat to a furry convention, they gonna get tight. They gonna get tight. They gonna get mad at that one. All right, let's move on to the next question. Move on to the next question. I didn't copy that one. God damn it. What was it? 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 All right. If I remember from the email, what I remembered from the email was, oh, baby boy situation. Young dude, older woman. They live together. Doesn't quite know what she does yet, but he has his suspicion that she's selling vagina. She's selling box. And how do you confront that if she's the main breadwinner? You don't confront that, as what I tell you. You don't confront that, all right? If you want to stay inside of your box that you call home, you let her go sell that box, okay? That's the best information I could give you, all right? Don't box yourself out of your situation of suspicions, especially if you can't provide. See, if you're going off, you're lucky that you found a woman that's like this of this caliber because she's supporting you. It's normally the other way. Normally the other way. Normally they take off. They're like, "Oh, you're not gonna support me." They leave. Okay. But oh, I lost a viewer. Thank you. Hopefully you're back again next time. So yeah, I wouldn't shoot myself in the foot because you're not 100% sure if she's actually doing that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that at all. I mean, you could ask her in the most polite way, and then you could be like, "All right, are you okay with this? Are you fine with this?" And it's totally up to you. Do you love her? If you love her, you will become a provider right away. If you're not sure, go ahead, man. Sell all that Hello Kitty. Go ahead, man. All right. That's the best that I can tell you, sir. All right. Because you're going to love who you're going to love. Love is love. All right.
I love you.
That's exactly what that is.
Wait, more of this.
All right. Just so you could get the. All right. And then you should be even more like, hey, at least she's not charging me. Right. I know. I'll be frolicking all over that box. Let me stop. But yeah. I mean, like I said, it's really the ball's in your court. Whatever you want to do, the ball is in your court. Do you really want to put up with that? I mean, it's totally up to you. What are you willing to overlook? All right. What are you willing to overlook to be happy? All right. Because if you're a stay-at-home boyfriend, you're lit right now. All right. Let her do all the work. Let her do all the grinding, all the ground and pounding. It's totally fucking fine. Okay. Is this the best advice for me to give you? Probably not. Probably not. But it's some kind of helpfulness that I can tell you. Is hey man, don't shoot your fucking foot. All right. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. All right. Don't bite your owner that sells the box. It's like an extra experience, a memento. But yeah. Um, that's the best thing I can tell you. Like, hey man, are you really ready to ruin a so-called good thing? I know they're gonna hate that one. They're gonna hate that one. I already know. I know. You're telling your girl to go do prostitution when she should be going to be a man. I'm like, hey man, the fucking job market's terrible out here. All right, let her do what she got to do. All right, it's more easier. All right, just because she's on OnlyFans, busting it open, dancing on stripper poles, totally fucking fine. Okay, it's then better than being real life diamond out here in these streets. Shit. No, she's selling box. My bad. She's not just doing. She's still being diamond. Well, it's in the rough. All right. That's all for part time lover. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. Now, 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 we get to the closing ending of the show, and it is that time. Oh, I'm ending it early. It's only 12 o'clock. I'm gonna eat the rest of this cold ass food. I'm gonna have to reheat the shit out of that. But man, I was trying to get us another microphone. I was trying to this close. I sold equipment today. I don't know if I told you, cuz, that I wasn't able to sell the board because they didn't have space for it, which worked out for me, or the cloud lifter because they didn't have space for it, which is fine. Sold the microphones. I'm not really worried about the microphones. I got like a decent amount for the microphones. I ain't go crazy. But I was trying to get a Shure SM7B, but it just ain't work out. It wasn't in the cards. So I'm gonna I would try to sell the board again. I would, but I'm lazy. I put it in the closet. It's in the closet. I don't care for it. Do I need the money? Meh. Eh, I can survive. I'm doing fine. But I just don't want to spend $400 on a microphone when I have shit to trade. That's all I was. That's all it really was. It was me trying to figure out how to do this trade to be done with shit. Because that's still on my bucket list. The bucket list. The bucket list. So yeah. But just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to the new listeners, the first time listeners, the last time listeners, all those things. The people that heard this is like, oh, fuck this isn't for me. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for giving it a try. Thank you if you're tuned in whenever you tuned in and then you stayed for the end result. I appreciate that. All right. I hate to be this guy here. But please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all the corny shit they be telling people to do. But yeah. I had a fun time. This was weird, but I mean, it's a new stepping stone. Either in the right direction or the wrong direction, I'll figure it out. But yeah. So I am your host. I don't even know if I have my drops. So I am your host. It said all my cool J for you guys. And when you guys come back here on Monday for the drop, you guys are telling me you guys are here. You guys can't see that. Whatever. The finished product of what's going on. So I am out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. How was it, Chris? How was it? Let me lift this up. Let me just shut off my cameras and I come back. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I connected it the first time, like if you look at the last video I did on live, when I was using the soundboard, you could hear that the audio quality, like it got shaky, and I didn't want to ruin that. The only reason it's this close to my face is because it's on my table. So I kind of don't like this quality either. It doesn't look. This is like 720, so it's like meh. What I want to do, if I could figure it out, is because Kevin wants to do his own show, which would be dope. But we got to figure out how we could send session keys to split the screen between him and his co-host, and do a YouTube live. I found the program. Let me try to saturate the colors more. No, this the reason I'm fine with this is because my Nikon doesn't catch everything the best in like dark colors. Let me shut this shit off too. Like at this one, I feel like this is like mad shaky. Like I feel like you can see like all the distortion in the video. But yeah, that shit looks creepy as shit. That shit's I actually like that because you normally can't see that like when I record with these cameras. Yeah, it's the fuzz. That's what's pissing me off is the fuzz. But this is just the beginning. That's not a skull. That's a like what they call these niggas. Um, fuck. It's a demon. It's a demon mask that I converted to a Joker mask. No, a lot of people don't get to see this, man. It's like I had this made. Yeah, Oni mask. I had this made Star Wars. Um, this is Roberto. So originally was that when I started streaming the video games, because I don't know if you ever heard of the Ghost of Caldera. The Ghost of Caldera kind of took my shit, but oh, this fish smells really good. I forgot all about that. I forgot I had this shit scented. But I was originally supposed to stream video games. It's kind of tight. I was originally supposed to stream video games with this mask on. The only issue is that I wear glasses, so pain in the ass to do with glasses. But originally I was supposed to stream the game like this and just you know like oh, look at me, I'm getting kills. But or I was originally supposed to do a show like this. This might still be a thing where European fighter pilot the ghost get colored contacts. That's funny as hell. No, that's just annoying. But originally, that's what I was supposed to do with streaming because I didn't know. I didn't want to know if I want to use my face for things. But it's too late now. So yeah. Now I gotta do it with my hair because it shit sticks out to the side. All right, man. So I'm gonna get off of this. All right. Thank you for being part of the live. Let's see where I do it next for the next one. It might be, I think Instagram might be a thing because I got to build up the followers on that one. The only issue is fucked up my phone. So I'll go for a new phone next week. All right. Thanks, Chris. Thank you to people that watched this. Whoever those people were, thank you for the likes. And no, I can't do TikTok. TikTok, you need like 500 followers. I ain't do that shit. I ain't hit that because I don't promote on TikTok like that. All right, man. Peace out. Stream will stop immediately.